country around Japan has a missile capability and their missile could actually reach Japan. So how are we going to defend Japan against a ballistic missile? It is a real question. And now we need to talk about how to improve our deterrence. There are two ways to deter enemy attack. One is deterrence by denial, meaning we're going to have either Aegis destroyer or hope to have Aegis ashore and the PAC-3. We can shoot down enemy missile before it hit Japan. And how are we going to increase the capability to shoot down the missile? That's one debate. And we gave up Aegis ashore, so we need to think about the alternative to it. The other deterrence is deterrence by punishment. If enemies shoot missile at Japan, US and Japan, the alliance will strike back and they get hurt more than we get hurt. So they would hesitate to shoot the missile at us. So the question going on is what's going to be the alternative to the Aegis ashore? That's one issue. The other issue is how US-Japan alliance could improve the capability of deterrence by punishment. In order to have deterrence by punishment, you have to have capability. You have to have intention to use the capability. And you need to send a clear message to the other that we have capability and the intention. Right now, we are debating that issue in our NSC. And hopefully, I think Prime Minister wanted to get an answer to that question, but he is resigning next Wednesday. So the new Prime Minister will have to follow up on this discussion.
And I understand that the new defense concept, the new strategic paper, will likely come out publicly sometime next year as a result.
Well, if we come up with some answer, I think we need to revise that. We're not sure about the timeline, but hopefully we can have we can revise the paper as we get the answer.
So that kind of capability for deterrence by punishment, for deep strike into enemy territory, the U.S. has had that always. And when you talk about this as a U.S.-Japan alliance capability, I think what I hear is that Japan wants to be part of that strategy and part of that discussion, which is somewhat new because previous Japanese governments preferred instead to have something of an alibi. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil about what the U.S. might do. But it sounds like since the 2015 change in Japanese defense policy, political leaders in Japan are ready to have that discussion seriously with the U.S. And be involved in strategy and thinking about use of force, including counterforce. And that strikes me as a new dynamic in the U.S.-Japan alliance, and probably a healthy one. It does raise the question about how effective our alliance can be without a joint and combined command. You know, we have that with Korea. We have a joint and combined command with NATO over the Senkakus. So his question for you is basically, is it worth fighting a war with China over the Senkakus? Is it worth risking war with a nuclear-armed China to defend the Senkakus? And is Japan prepared to do that?
Yes, we are prepared to defend every centimeter of our land. And I believe the alliance is willing to fight over Senkaku Island. If we don't do that, we'll see another South China Sea. When China started reclaiming the land, international society didn't do anything to stop it. And see what we got. Same thing could happen to Europe or Middle East or anywhere.
Reduce tension in the East China Sea with China. Do you think that's possible? Are there confidence-building measures transparency, other steps that would reduce the risk of conflict with China right now, or is that just too difficult?
Well, confidence building measures are important, and we are trying to establish communication mechanism between Japan and China, just in case so we can use the communication line. And transparency is very important. I don't think anyone wants to have accidental war. So in order to avoid that, I think the communication is important, transparency is important. And how are we going to reach that? We still need to work hard. But I think until the Communist Party of China realize that, I think we need to show our resolve to defend our country, our territory.